Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make potato pita bread, and we're doing whole wheat flour, and the potato is going to give it just that little bit of tenderness that you will just love. It's so good. So easy to make too. Pita bread, I think you could probably have it done in about an hour. So most bread takes like 3 hours from start to finish, so this is really good. 7.5 cups of whole wheat flour, and a little dusty there, 2 tablespoons of yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then there's also a little bit of onion in there, so a tablespoon of the minced dried onions, and I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir first to get it all blended, and then I'm going to add in 2.5 cups of water. And this is some of the water I use to cook the potato in. And when I got this ready, basically it was just probably like maybe 5 or 10 minutes cooking it, and then it is done. So the water has a lot of good starch in it, so use the water if you can, and just adjust it to get the 2.5 cups. And we're just going to add this sliced potato in. So I sliced it beforehand so that it would cook a little faster. And then a 1/4 cup of butter. So now with the whole wheat, what I've noticed is it takes a while for the gluten to develop. So you really do want to have it go like at least 5 minutes in the mixer. You could even go 10 if you want, depends on your flour. But it takes a while to even look like dough, because at first the gluten, it just takes longer for it to develop. So it's just kind of chunky, and so we'll just pretend like this has kneaded for 5 minutes, and then I've put a damp cloth over it and let it risen for 15 minutes. So it still goes pretty quick. So let's pretend like that's all done, and then you have this beautiful dough here, and this is about half of this dough right here, and this whole recipe makes 24 pita breads, so this is about 1/4 of it. So what I would do, and with the whole wheat, it's not very sticky, so my counter is not even, I don't have shortening on it or anything. So this right here is going to make 6. I'm just going to divide it in half, and then divide each of these into 3. Go. And with the pita bread, you can just kind of make sure they're all kind of the same. So you just work pretty quick, and you're going to put them on a greased cookie sheet, let them rise another 15 minutes, and then you'll cook them just 450 degrees for 4 minutes on one side, flip it, and then 2 minutes on the other side, and then they're done. So I'm going to roll this out to about a 6-inch little round circle there, and about 6 per sheet for these jelly roll pans. And you can see they roll out really quick. It's a nice way to get a fast dinner, and perfect for those little side trips that you make, like you go to amusement park or to the beach. Can you imagine how nice to bake them and then stuff them inside with whatever filling you want? So that was, again, just 15 more minutes to rise, and then 450 degrees, 4 minutes on the first side, 2 minutes on the second side. And this one has been baked, and I sliced it down the center, and I just put cheese in it. So imagine potato, onion, and cheese. That's delicious. You could fill them with anything, but even just with cheese. That is really good. Thank you so much for joining me.